Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game to the Max and part 10 of our Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich, the United Kingdom. So, in the last episode, we had finally defeated the Syndicalists, the Third International, with the help of the Russians and the Moscow Accord. So now we've got the Moscow Accord owning almost all of Europe. We only control, of course, the United Kingdom, France, and Spain, and part of Italy. All the rest of Europe is under the Russian boot. We are at war with the Cairo Pact down here in Egypt. We're also at war with the co-prosperity sphere over here in Asia. And let's see. India's pushing, of course, over here. I'll see if they've got enough supply. They've got some. I would like to build a road like that, or railroad, for them. And we do have some civilian factories finally being built. Other than that, we're finishing up our new Royal Marines focus here. We've got our naval invasion for Ireland. We're going to, after this one, jump over and do the Irish question. And then we will go down to the south trying to defeat the Cairo Pact. Once we defeat the Cairo Pact, we'll go over here, defeat the co-prosperity sphere, and then it'll be liberation of Europe time. Or we might defeat the Cairo Pact, move over here, and attack Brazil, and see if we can, or Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, we'll attack these guys, trying to knock them out. Puppet them, and then go for Brazil, puppet them. So I would like to have the whole new world against the old world. That'd be pretty cool. A bunch of stuff up here. I'm just gonna get rid of it all for a second. We are at war versus Norway, which they're about to capitulate anyway. Alright. The Paladin. Just a plane. Yeah, we're building those. That's alright. We're going to start up. We do have 0 convoys because of the load, but hopefully hopefully we gain those back after a little bit. There they go. Okay. I think we're researching, unless we already have. Yeah, all we need to research is cannons too. Maybe even the better torpedoes, but our Navy is incredibly strong, so I'm not really worried about that. So let's go paint small airframe. Engines 4. They only got cannons 2 on them. See the agility, the air attack's okay. Oh, we can throw a secondary weapon on it. I think we'll just keep these as some type of fighter. Then I also want to put air-to-air radar on it. I think that's good. The agility's not that great. You know, I actually might just leave that. What is the range right now? 1,750 kilometers. It's not bad. We can leave it on though. We can even put drop tanks on them. Probably just put some drop tanks on them. The Vindicators. Perfect. We're building a lot of convoys. We will switch over from convoys to something else here in a little bit. Armenia is annexed. I'm going to ask France for the return of Malta. And they agreed. We become the controllers of Malta. Perfect. Occupied territories. Switch over to the cavalry divisions. Make sure my cavalry divisions have MP units on them. Perfect. Another spy. Cautious, no. Counterintelligence. Yeah, we'll do her. Portugal can start doing its focus tree again. Spain can start doing whatever they need to do. Good thing about India is they have such a huge manpower population that they can kind of afford just to throw all that manpower in it against people. I was going to send them equipment, but man, they've got plenty. Decline that for a second. We can prioritize the army, which I'm not going to do. Let's do the Irish question. Invest some political power into probably Spain. Russia's declared war on Afghanistan. The fate of Malta. We'll just assimilate it into our territory. I know it says we can make Malta its own country, but if they can knock out Syria, I'll naval invade from Malta into Alexandria. Canadian aid arrives, so we get more political power. Perfect. You guys are rebuilding your legitimacy. Do want to go, let's see, Navy-wise, it's in here. Advanced landing craft. I do need the kangaroos to start being built. United States has a bunch of battleships over here with us. I have a huge fleet of battleships. Yeah, you guys are all in the Mediterranean. Sure, everybody's repairing where they can. I'll try to get this naval invasion up and going. All I can say is I hope that Ireland does not join the Moscow Accords when we go to war with them. They might. I don't think they're guaranteed by anybody. The Dominion of India is pushing into Siam now. Alright, our claims to Northern Ireland. After the Irish War of Independence, the United Kingdom worked out a peace treaty with Ireland in 1921. In that treaty, it was agreed that most of Ireland would become fully independent from the Crown as a republic, but that the 6 counties of Northern Ireland would be given the right to remain within the Union as they so wished. When, however, Britain fell to the Syndicalist menace, Northern Ireland was forced to accept entry into the Republic for the sake of self-preservation. Now that the old order has rightfully asserted itself back over Britain, it seems only fitting that we assert said rule over the entire nation and seek the re-inclusion of Northern Ireland back into the United Kingdom. We must, however, consider if any potential refusal by Ireland and any nation that may come to its aid will be worth the hassle before any decision is made. We demand it, or Ulster is not worth it. The United Kingdom will be known as Great Britain. We lose political power. That gain power, we lose a little bit of stability, which is okay. Yeah, the Loyalists and Ulster are our responsibility. So the Falklands, the West Indies, tariffs and free performance. Let's start doing this. The new BBC. And then we can reintegrate Malta, which gives us a claim. Demand Northern Ireland. Alright, let's do the we'll wait, save up that 150 political power to get rid of the post-war devastation. Navy. Patrol. You all. Naval escort. Out of Lancashire. Alright. Now, what else we got going on? Which I will play a Ireland campaign here at some point, because it looks really, really fun. Production efficiency gain. Alright, let's see. We can demand Northern Ireland soon. I wonder if they'll just capitulate right off. Let's see. Will they or won't they? They returned it. Alright. While they do so brilliantly, the Irish have decided it's better to keep the peace between our countries and have arranged to return Northern Ireland to our control. Awesome. It's just not considered a claim. All we have to do is... well, we just wasted 50 political power, which is fine. And with that, I'm just going to pass the Rent Control Act anyway. We've got farming subsidies coming.
Yes, sir.
Take my rule. I know that says Canadian Marines, but we'll close our eyes and not pay attention to that. The 6th, 7th, and 8th will go here. The 9th and 10th will go in the middle. The other 5 will hit Benghazi. Make them a little bit stronger. stronger. Artillery, anti-air. Perfect. See now, I gained the core on it and in the rebuilding empire, but it didn't give it to me because I didn't do political actions. I kind of think that's a little weird, but so agility and max speed on my planes, and let's see. You all down here. You all patrol down here. Trying to think if I should move my army down here as well, or just leave my Royal Marines to do it. We can actually probably move you all down to Sicily and have you all start training. It's a modern cruiser hull. Let's see. Artillery rise. The anti-tank all the way upgraded. They taken Jerusalem. Was Ceylon a part of any faction? Oh wow, there's a big Japanese naval invasion there. Or an attempt of one. Which we will at once we defeat the Cairo Pact, I will send my navy to go and assist. The Indian aid arrives. Thank you, India. His popularity will increase. Wouldn't mind diversifying the elite forces, but I also have no army experience, so it wouldn't be too much worth of it. There's the new BBC. There goes Sweden. Let's get them synthetic refineries going. Get my Air Force moving over there. Let's see, post-war devastation. Yeah, it's not nearly as bad as it's been. And then this is going down at just the same. Perfect. Alright, let's see. France. Join wars. Wait. Second Sino-Japanese War. Who, let's see. Are we not at war with these guys? Oh, here we go. Sultanate of Egypt. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're at war with them. I'm hoping that the Chinese United Front falls. Who? Oh, Norway. Yeah, that's it. There goes Norway. I don't think I have any war goal in it. I don't. Yeah, so Russia secured it.
Yes, sir.
You guys all at least trained up? Okay. Send you all. I actually would like to see. You're docked in Malta. Perfect. We should be able to blitz, not blitz, but blast our way through them. South African aid arrives, another 50 political power. Thank you. Congo took 5 states. Benghazi fell relatively quick.
Ready.
So perfect.
Attention.
I want you to push forward.
All in.
Egypt declared war on Iceland. Man, they really hating on Iceland right now. We sunk 9 of their destroyers. Perfect. I'll actually have the battleships go into strike force. Oh man, look at all the mine sweep, all the mines. They have 90% of the territory mined. That's absolutely bonkers.
Attention. Ready. Ready, sir. Ready.
There's that advanced landing crafts. Get bracketing.
Yes, sir. All in.
You all aim over there.
All in. Under fire. Yes, sir. Attention. Yes, sir.
Now my infantry has arrived. Perfect. Sunk the rest of their destroyers. back in the fight of it. Surprised we haven't knocked out the Serencia Emirate. I butchered the name of that, but wouldn't mind sending my submarine fleet around to help India. Or better yet, from the Royal Society, there goes the Emirate. Some convoys. Let's get that synthetic refinery. Oh, well. Let's do that for the armor production. Make the armor production cheaper. And enact business subsidies. It should get rid of the post-war devastation.
All in. Yes, sir. Keep on attacking. Yes, sir.
Not getting as much rubber. The biggest rubber producers in the world don't want to give me rubber, so. The West Indies request gun shipments. The government of the West Indies has requested 1,000 rifles from the Great War as a means to raise their army. As of now, the West Indies has trouble gaining a considerable force due to the limited training of their army and lack of gun production, so our help on this matter would greatly be appreciated. Yeah, we'll send them 1,000 rifles. We've got plenty to spare.
Attention.
Oh, there goes a big chunk of the Egyptian military right there. There's the King Kangaroo. Construction-wise. Alright. Let's keep doing research on here. Better torpedoes. I hear a fight going on. Sunk 3 destroyers, 9 convoys. There's 17 pounders, anti-tank. To go there. Marines will be able to cross the Suez Canal better than my army can. and take Alexandria. Convoy sunk. Why are y'all docked at Lancashire? Jerusalem. The macaroni deal. Or Marconi. Macaroni. Marconi. My bad. The macaroni deal. Right on. There's the fall of Alexandria. Something convoy there. Still good on equipment right now. It just doesn't look good because we're not getting a lot of supply. There's absolutely no supply through here. We can fight the Syndicalist resistance. Hurts my factory and dockyard output for 90 days, but it gains some stability, so we'll do that. Take the port said. The fall of Cairo. Yeah, Egypt's about to capitulate. Take one more important base. Probably Suez. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Looks like I take the most of it, so let's see. I take the lion's share. Submit demands. Iraq. Let's see. Domains. Take all of you. And Heshmite Arabia. Probably can't afford some of it. India comes down here, fights this whole war. Me swoops in, steals everything. I can't afford it. And then we'll take all their screening ships too. All right, pretty much took, I think, everything. Egypt. All right, confirm an exit. There goes the Cairo's Pact. Oh, you only have claims. Okay. We can invest into. Let's do France.
Fall in. Ready. Ready.
Go. I wonder if I can form, I don't know where they usually come about. I guess not. Syria or whatever they call them. Not enough manpower for the garrison. Hey, India, would you be a friend of mine and give me garrison support? Perfect. Push. There's ladder bracket shooting. Better anti-air for my battleships. Do shell dives. Now. You all are good. Want you to convoy raid. Throughout here. I want you to patrol this region. And I want you to strike force out here, and we'll put you like Ceylon maybe. Excuse me. Oh man. What do they got? Some planes fighting in Burma. Fighters get about doing it. Oh, most definitely should probably keep it over Siam though. Alright. Let us get rid of the enemy here. Oh, I guess I could technically move troops there, but we should take Damascus. Very high corruption. So it's like, ooh, they left their territory open. Oh, wow. Alright, that's a bunch of our destroyers. My fleet has just engaged with the Japanese fleet here. With the National Arms deal. Small Arms, Morris Motors, or Webley and Scott. Let's do the Small Arms Company. I want to watch this fight, though. 5, 6, 7. Oh, we lost one there. This looks like one of the French destroyers we got. In the end, we got 10 of the Japanese destroyers. Let's ask for the fleet in exile. More reliability. Heart attack and piercing. Probably don't need nearly as many planes. Not nearly as many light tanks either. I don't have enough army experience. Let's get you being made. Perfect. Take Aleppo, and that should be the end of Syria. We lost some convoys there to the Japanese. There goes Afghanistan. There's the better anti-tank, which we still don't have in our units right now. Rocket artillery. Malaya capitulates, perfect. I should get Syria to capitulate soon. Oh, that's Canada. Canada lost a destroyer, sunk 7 of their destroyers. The United States invites us to the International Trade Organization. We've received word that the United States of America has invited us to join the International Trade Organization, declaring that the world will no longer need war and violence. The United States of America has claimed that this community will not only bolster economic ties, but strengthen relations among democratic nations of the world. The Americans have declared that this trade bloc will serve as a means to bolster one another in economic prosperity while also ensuring a world of peace, order, and stability. Shall we accept? We'd like to join, add member of the International Trade Organization, which gives a political power gain of 0.05, factor output plus 5%. And for each additional member that joins, that'll increase daily political power gain plus 0.10 or 0.01 and factory output 1%. Yeah, I'll join. I don't know where that's at on y'all's focus tree. Probably over here. Yeah. I would like them to do this one if they would. Oh, yes, perfect. It's so nice to have the United States helping us. Research that. Surface. Oh, that was for cruisers. Whoops. Be alright. Alright. I figured we'd get rid of Syria here at some point. How do I have the least amount of Orgel at this? Well, we got everything. Ah, that looks nice. Now the question is, do we come over here and start slogging it through like Insulindia? can. Oh, man. Canada lost a bunch of ships there. Let's do better reliability. Let's see. The fate of Egypt. Restore the Egyptian monarchy. Or, I don't think the Egyptian Republic has a focus tree, but I know the Egyptian monarchy does. Who did we defeat? Must have been the Egyptian Republic. We'll restore the monarchy. Indian aid arrives. We get 50 more political power. Thank you, India. The fate of Sudan. We'll give it to the Sultanate of Egypt. Suez Canal. Set up the international zone. The Port Said Straits Convention, a flurry of diplomats in all sorts of colors and attire, could be seen in the city of Port Said the last few weeks as negotiations concerning the future of the Suez Canal were in full swings. Although it was long believed that no compromise was going to be found and the United Kingdom was going to directly assert its control over the canal, a last-minute arrangement was ratified by the Foreign Office in London and conceded to the creation of an international zone around the Suez. This zone, for whom the great powers that be and the United Kingdom would be responsible in terms of protection, will be governed as a free state where foreign investors can have free reign, albeit within limits of the law. We guarantee the Suez Canal zone. Carinthia. Yeah, we'll just liberate it. Arabia. Liberate a loyal Arabia. The Hashemite Arabia. And then the fate of the Sinai. And we'll just give it to Egypt. Naval reforms. Yeah, you can't do anything, so. That's not a victory. Some submarines over here. Who's the Tri-Russell states? You should. Nope. All right. See Iraq. Let's form Iraq. Oh, okay. So we're talking about Abu Dhabi, Qatar. gain them as a core. I don't really care if the Tri-Russell states become a thing. Oh, well, they already have. Alright, we'll just give them Heshmet Arabia. Yeah. Make the map a little cleaner in the Levant. Oh, we can give all of it over to Egypt. Release Syria. We'll just re-release Syria.
Yes, sir.
And let's see. You all.
Attention.
So you here. Khuzestan. Give it to Iraq. Then you are part of Kurdistan. So we can re-release it to Kurdistan, give it to Turkey. Oh, I wish I could give it to Syria. I don't want to just give it away, but alright, we'll give it to Kurdistan. Kind of dumb. My word. Oh, you all are repairing. Look at how many units we have. They could get some more support. Do this. Ooh, we're losing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I was like, oh, we don't have to worry about getting any planes. We'll invite all these countries into the IEDC. Australasia returns British ships, so does the Dominion of Canada. Perfect. Oh my sweet Jesus. I don't know why it does this. But this is crazy. Like, I'm super glad I got part of my fleet back, but look at this. No. You're in Travancore. Vancouver. Newfoundland. The HMS Queen Elizabeth. Wow, this is going to take forever. Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I wonder if this is just like a bug, or if this is how this is actually supposed to go. Or do you all select, you all go to let's actually send all of you to Sussex. Sultan of Egypt agrees to join. Invite Syria. Syria agrees to join. Perfect. Let's do the Imperial Preference Program. Lost a submarine. Actually, I'm going to take all of you. Also return you to Greater London. I'll flee back. Perfect. And then Iraq. Iraq agrees to join. Cyrenaica. Actually, don't know how you pronounce that. South African Aid, so it's more political power. And we just need one more. There we go. Let's see. Pass the National Insurance Act. And then we'll have to desyndicalize the economy, and that'll be it. I'm surprised with how strong our navies are. We're actually having that hard of a time. That's where all my destroyers went, right there. Should have moved them. Research. Better carbines. We're finally leaving that godforsaken area for just a little bit anyway. Construction wise, man, come on, King Albert. A dispute within the the British royal family has gone public, and although the conflict has been denied by all parties involved, British newspapers are filled with accounts supported by an unnamed source inside the royal household. The British public, amassed by the royal antics, have been glued to the headlines, and a stiff response from King Albert has likely done the monarchy more harm than good. Unfortunate, King Albert's popularity decreases. We can ask France for the return of our colonies. Some more tungsten, some more chromium. America lost some destroyers there. American Reconstruction crews arrive. London, Manchester, Birmingham, the towering cities of England have fallen into nothing but rubble and destruction. Despite the triumphant return of the exiles against all odds, much of the English industrial base lies ruined after the pounding devastation of the modern war. Many of the population lies homeless and destitute as the nation struggles to rebuild itself, and yet not all hope is lost. Our ever-reliant ally in the Americans has offered to send us experienced reconstruction crews who have themselves rebuilt the ruins of their country after their great civil war. This will help provide the British people with the much-needed manpower and skill required to reconstruct the home isles. Grants daily political power gain plus 0.10 and free repair plus 20%. Boom. Let's see. Let's invest some into Egypt. Go do a royal tour. Let's increase his popularity. He starts a 3-month tour. We get the effect stability plus 3%, 10% war support, 10% mobilization speed, and 10% recovery rate. Justification of war. Please don't say Russia. Turkey. So Russia. Ooh. Let's see. Chinese are maybe pushing them back a little bit. Oh, okay. Russia just declared war on Japan. What are you justifying on? Or who are you justifying on? They join the war as late as they do. There's some Canadian aid arrives. The Imperial Preference Program, something that was in the works for years before the revolution. The Imperial Preference Program is intended to keep the countries of the Commonwealth more closely knit. As developing countries become more aggressive with their trade practices, we need to implement a system of free trade within the Commonwealth. Thus will we remain friendly trading partners, but also that our markets are easy for other countries to penetrate. Political power plus 50 adds imperial preference, which grants consumer goods factor negative 15%, and then all of the commonwealths get past that. Let's see. I've got you guys. Let's do interception, because there's a lot more enemy missions than there are anything else. We can do this one. Renew the special relationship. I don't remember what comes about that. We do have 400 political power now. We can desyndicalize the economy, fight the syndicalist resistance, reintegrate Malta, and jump over to early mode. Canada cancels that.
Yes, sir.
Or India, I'm sorry, I think I said Canada. Trying to do is flee out of Moonline there. It's a giant fight here. That should break him there. Yeah. Yep, there goes those Siamese troops there. Trying to think what I should be doing. Let's see. I'm supposed to definitely do India because they're right on the front lines. He wants them up here, them staying down there. Well, that's the first time we've seen quite a bit of victory. I would like to start seeing let's see. Modern light ships. Do torpedoes there. Build that. Escorts. Let's see. There we go. Now chromium, South Africa. Finish that out. Let's see. Not so many dockyards. I would like quite a few dockyards there. Bunch of synthetic refineries. The British-French relation. The British-French relation had a long and fruitful relationship as part of the Entente, a relationship that leads back to the unfortunate results of the Great War, but which endured the hardship and led to both countries being restored to the positions they hold today. The British government has approached the French hoping to do two things. One, to exchange any last territories that have been administered since the collapse of both countries following their Syndicalist uprising, and two, to renew the mutual agreement of friendship and cooperation as both nations head into the next phase of European history. We both gain close allies and 50 political power. Perfect. There's shell dies. Let's see, rebuilding the glorious fleet. That'd be really good right now. Production efficiency gain.
Attention!
Doesn't help the Japanese have a like a death stack. And now the Chinese are starting to push a little bit. France is gaining quite a few troops. Cancel. I was wondering if they nope. Let's see. American bankers offer generous loans, though through much difficulty and bloodshed, the British exiles have achieved what observers believe to be impossible and returned to the home isles triumphant. Nonetheless, the British economy is struggling with the post-war devastation and the return of the exiles as the country prepares to recover after years of socialist rule. With our great desire to see the return of the strong United Kingdom, several large American banks have shown their willingness to offer loans at reasonable rates to assist the British people in their hour of need. The Entente stood at our defense in our hour of need. Now let us return the favor. To a strong Britain, gain 150 political power, and this will reduce the cynical unrest we are facing. Let's jump up to extensive conscription. Then we'll move down to partial mob. Lost a bunch of destroyers there.
Ready! Attention! Ready!
I feel like every time we fight through Siam, this is what happens. Yeah, they've got that death stack of units. Do that because I do want to start producing. Advanced small airframe. The Barracuda, huh? Naval bomber. Let's see. Air to ground. Yeah, then we'll do that. Agility range. Oh, I don't know who I just clicked. No, Blackburn aircraft is who we're going to be building it with. And I need aluminium. Perfect. that's going to be priority number 1. You guys got 0 divisions. Indian Aid arrives, perfect. You all have 0 divisions. All right, everybody's got 0 divisions, perfect. Let's do Sardinia. And let's jump up to partial mode. Rebuilding the glorious fleet. Bunch of dockyards. Alright, well, Siam is crumbling a little bit there. Hopefully we'll see all these reconstructed so we can start getting supply. Yeah, there we go. Some actual supply going through. It's crazy what a little bit of supply will get you. I'm hoping we can take Bangkok, but I doubt it. Not right this second, at least. Support the Prime Minister, which we will do. Do these dual purpose batteries. Liberty Day.
Taking cover.
Do a split right there. Perfect. There's the fall of Bangkok. And there goes Siam.
Yes, sir. Ready. Ready.
I think this is the absolute turning point for us. Try to defeat all these units before they can flee. Perfect.
All in. Ready, sir.
Beat those 2 units.
Ready, sir.
Advanced medium dual purpose batteries.
All in. Attention.
Start popping those units there. Invest into the IDC. Ah, Mr. Percy falls ill. Let's do the United States and Portugal. Wonder how Spain's doing. Doing the labor charter. Building up your all's military, building up your industry. South African aid, some more political power. Gotta love that. Your dockyards, there goes Laos. A bunch of Greeks destroyers. Do the Five Eyes program for our spies. And I think with that, we can invest. Yeah, let's invest 100. Assist with the economy or dockyards. Let's do dockyards. We're building a navy right now. Gotta make sure this navy's super strong. A royal celebration. King Albert and the entire royal family attended a massive celebration in the British capital today, an event intended to highlight all the goods that the royals do for the country. Large crowds lined the street to get a look at the passing motorcade, and the king spotted the parade numerous times so he and both his daughter could exit the vehicle and greet people in person. The speech given by the king at the end of the parade is still the talk of the city, and the British newspapers were not sparse in their praise. Long live the king, his popularity increases. Push everybody. Yeah, them hulls can get better, so we'll just do like 3 of each. Do 5 of those submarines because we'll be banking better ones. Invest into us. Vietnam capitulated. Let's do a nice arms factory. I'm gonna try to chase him. Two incendiary troops. They're gone.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Start liberating. Wow, okay, so Russia's not actually doing that great against the Japanese. Kind of shockingly. Alright, well, I'm going to end the episode here. I know it was, I think, a little bit of a long episode, but I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.